So we've managed to sort out the supply issues over here. I'm tempted to put a little force of 5 divisions on that border, you know. Japan demands French Indochina. Vultures picking on a corpse. Do we get another one? Is it another one? That's the Italian sub. Excellent stuff. I like it. I like it, my guys. So it looks like the Greeks have been... Wait, I thought this was all lost. Can't believe the Greeks are hanging on there. I'm tempted to build a port there to try and supply them, but I don't know. Would it do any good? They don't have Athens anymore. Best I keep out of that one, I think. The port wouldn't get built with that amount of combat anyway. Okay, so far, so good. What are we constructing? We've got 500,000 men in reserve waiting to be recruited into our fine army. We're just going to drop that to the bottom of the list. It's suddenly less of a priority than getting railways up. And the dockyards soon to be completed as well. Let's go 5 speed for a little while. Well, that's a thing then. Japan is justifying against us. 5 new divisions. Throw them in there. Now these are going to be divisions I use defensively, I guess. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. Or where I need to put them. I might take 1, 2, 3, 4 and assign them to this green army over here. This guy. Is this the hill fighter guy? He is. So I'm guessing these are hills over here. Mountains. That's a shame. That would have been ideal, wouldn't it, really? They're very hot mountains as well. I guess there would be in August. We'll give them a bit more oomph, because something might come over this border at some point that we're not expecting. And then I can just forget about that. That should be fine. Bulgarian reintegration campaign in the Balkans. The Bulgarian government has started a massive reintegration campaign in the occupied territories in the Balkans, encouraging Bulgarian settlement, changing the names of towns and places to the Bulgarian traditional forms, and reorganizing local administration along Bulgarian lines. That sounds a little bit like ethnic cleansing to me. Just saying. Okay, you guys can jump into there. And what we're probably going to have to do is split this force up, because I think we've got issues with supply again. So let's put someone... I need a town. And this will do. It's a rail hub over here. No, we'll put them in there. There should be supplies over there. That's the state of our supply situation. It is a bit grim. So we're going to get both of these done before we start designing our own destroyer. And it'll be a truly Indian Navy. It'll be a little bit outdated, but it should be okay. We're not training any troops at the moment, which is fine. I'm happy to build up a little stock of equipment first. We'll see that. The trains are a bit low. That's not good. Let's go on to that one. Air wings with no regional mission. That's okay. They're in North Africa. We are waiting to see where they will be needed. I mean, I could put them just... Oh, that doesn't look good. We lost 2 convoys. I guess our single destroyer can't be everywhere at the same time, eh? That's the problem. Right, so we have Indian gentlemen officers. Brilliant. We can create new leaders. I think we're going where we want to be. I guess it's just modernizing the army. Let's get on the Air Force now. So, British pilot training. This is the thing we need. We've got a navy that's coming along. And it'll be steady, but it's going to be coming along. It's the Air Force we need to work on, I think. And I can't believe this force is holding on here forever. The fall of Manila, that is a significant development. That means we are engaged in the war in here, right? We should be at war with Japan. They're at war with... No, the United States has not joined the Allies yet. Right, they're at war with Japan, but they have... and that's happened a little earlier than perhaps expected, but they are not currently part of the Allies. Curious. Supply down here seems pretty sodding grim, doesn't it? I feel like we need to put a port in here. A level 1 port. It's got to be done. It's absolutely got to be done in Burma to supply those troops. We will do the railroad as well, but that's not good for those guys down there. We have, finally... Stop. Okay, construction. We'll get onto that in a minute. We have finally a spare military factory. The trucks are going up. We can start working on motorized divisions. I think that'll be cool. And in the long run, mechanized. We've now got a stock of infantry equipment. So let's put that onto the new stuff and get that improved. We need to get better artillery. We have a research slot available. So that's a thing. The fighters are coming on. Let me design ourselves a new aircraft. And of course, this is going to be... I'm putting bomb lock. Am I putting bomb locks? This one gives us ground attack of 8. So better ground attack. But they can't go... They can go on port strikes. And logistic strikes. But not naval strikes. So would bomb locks be better? And we just get an all-round thing that we could use for everything. We might develop a standalone naval bomber at some point, but I mean, things are limited. I guess we probably want them for... Screw it, I'm putting bomb locks on because I think it looks way cooler. Yeah, let's put all bomb locks on there. And we're going to have... We're probably going to want 2 engines for this, or can we get away with it? We need range. Range is definitely a thing. Oh, I can put armor plates, which would be nice, but it's not what we want. It's actually extra fuel tanks. And so we get the range up. The air defense is awful, has 0 air attack. I don't like the look of this. I'm going to be honest. However, we need something. What would fit? That would fit quite nicely for what we've actually designed here. That looks like the Fairy Battle. I think it was called the Fairy Battle. It was an early war British designed bomber that was too slow and too light to really be effective in much at all. But let's go for it. Let's put that up there, and we'll expand to have 3 factories in that. Nice, something cool coming along. We are going to be out of date. We've got to accept that, but it's best to have something rather than nothing. Let us get the 25-pounder. That'll be nice, and we could do with some... We could do with this as well. Do you know what? I'm just gonna pick it. That'll be sweet. Okay, no divisions in progress at the moment. That's fine. I'm not sure what to do. Yes, I am. Let's have 24 divisions of proper soldiers. Proper soldiers. That is obviously going to be a huge drain on our industry. But we are going to need it. Non-aggression pact from China. Non-aggression pact... Oh, sorry, Lend-Lease from the Belgian Congo. I could have accepted that, actually. But I would have to defend it as well. And that might be my problem. And there you see, our destroyer got sunk. That is a shame. Do we have anyone better? Herbert Fitzherbert. His leader experience is bad. What about a new commander? No, we'll go Bernard Raglan. We'll put him in. He should have a little bit, does he? He's nearly leveled up, actually. So we'll get those guys on the go. And, yeah. So they got caught by something. We'll train them up. We'll maybe wait till there's 2 of them. So we're in a quiet stage of the war now, where it's going to be hard for us to make a huge difference. British pilot training. We'll just go... I mean, I could do... This one, it takes us back a bit in our quest for independence. It's not too much, though. And it leads to some good things. And the basic torpedo. And 2 light cruisers. Oh, 2 light cruisers will be added to your navy if you already have the technology. So if we don't get that. I don't know. That is a tough choice. Oh, it's not super exciting going down here either, is it? I think that's the problem at this point. Nothing really is super exciting. I'm going to go for this. I'm actually going to go for this. And we're going to get the extra research slot. And I think that's the best option. The Philippines has capitulated. Is there anything we can do to get stuck in and help out over there? That was seriously fast. I guess we are on 5 times speed. So we can get the new artillery in production, which we absolutely should. And in 1941, yeah, we need to do a little bit of catching up over here. We should probably get Mountaineers. We've got a 300% bonus on Mountaineers. Oh, if we do that, we get the is it the Chindits? The Gurkhas. We get the Gurkhas thing that we can then do, and then we will get the extra recruitable population. So we're going to grab that one. Meanwhile, not a huge amount I can do over here. We can sell war bonds, which will help with consumer goods factories. Don't think that's super exciting. We can't do any of these because nothing's bombing us, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I can do the press censorship. I can do the land. Well, that's building slots, which we don't need at the moment. I mean, I'm thinking improved worker. I'll do improved worker conditions and war bonds. So we get the hit from this for, is it 6 months? Basically, it reduces factory output, but at the same time, this also reduces consumer goods factories. So they don't directly equate, but we get some benefits, so we're going to be fine. The sinking of the SS Tolton. The neutral Chilean convoy SS Tolton was traveling unescorted from Baltimore to New York City when she was hit near the bridge by a torpedo from the German submarine off Barnegat, New Jersey. The ship sank in 6 minutes. It was only after a sinking that the U-boat crew confirmed the ship to be Chilean. This could be a diplomatic disaster for the Germans. I'm sure they're terrified of the Chilean army getting involved. I don't want lend-leases from China. We don't need that. So is this where my destroyer got sunk? No, but we are losing. We're going to be losing stuff, I think. Outdated equipment. Oh, the artillery. That's true. We've got the new 25-pounders coming on. So we need to see how we're going to get involved. And it's difficult to see how we're going to do that. We're going to have to rely on our allies' naval superiority. Because we're obviously not going to get that. We can supply and feed our own guys. We can supply the convoys, which is going up nicely. What I can do is switch production here. We're going to go 2 convoys, but an extra. I mean, it's got to be all on destroyer hulls at the moment. We've got to get as many destroyers out as possible. The Kingdom of Siam joins the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. This is what we've been slightly worried about. They've joined it, but they've not started the war. So at the first opportunity, our guys are going to have to go steaming in there, which means that we now have a job for our fighters. Whoop. So we have 2 lots. We want them both stationed. Where are we? Over here. Well, actually, we can have one there, and we can have one there, because it's right on the border. That guy wants to be doing that. The others do not need a job just yet. What we can put in here... That is mine rights? I don't know why. Oh, shit, what was that? I didn't read that. So, the Mexicans are involved. Right, can we not... I don't know why it doesn't let me create an air force there. It's my area. It's weird. I've seen that. We can do it over there, but we can't do it here. Is it because they're a puppet, maybe? Maybe? That could be the thing? Honestly, don't know. Let's get some basic close air support in and start the training. And should we throw in some more fighters? Because we're not about to lose any in the foreseeable future. Immediate future, I should have said. Immediate future. Yes. That's gonna, we need to keep an eye on all that. Oh, non-aggression pact. I maybe should have signed that. But it's fine. It's okay. We're doing okay. What was that just popped up? Insufficient resources. Aluminium is starting to be a problem. Let me have a look at that again. Do we need more from the United Kingdom? We could get more. We can still get some from the Dutch East Indies, but that's going to be a problem with Japan. We'll go with the UK, and we'll take another batch of aluminium, please. And try and get our army fed, supplied, equipped with whatever is needed. Right, these dudes are actually on top of the job for once. That's good. We have assembly line production, all looking good. Resource extraction might be nice. That's going ahead. That's okay. We're not actually making any of those at the moment, which is a real shame. I would like to pick up the depth charge thrower, and then we can then make our first destroyer. I think it'll be nice to see a homegrown, home-designed Indian destroyer. The Java Sea, dangerous naval invasion. Okay, but that's nothing really to do with me. What I could do is instruct our garrison division here. Let's make sure these guys are training up. And we could send them out to defend our allies' ports and stuff. It is not the worst idea in the world, because you know what our allies are actually like at doing this. It's not the worst decision in the world. Let's add these in. Because if we lose these, it only makes it harder for me to actually do anything afterwards. That area we'll say no to. My God, there's a lot of ports in there, so I need 35 divisions in this. That's basically adding all of this lot in, right? Well, okay. Okay, let's do it. Do we need a new... We don't need a new field marshal at the moment. Do we have anyone better, though? I thought we did the thing where it said we got a load of new Indian generals available. No? Or it's just maybe better to create them. Okay. Well, in that case, we better get... Oh, we've got more divisions in training. Supplies are a bit of an issue. Okay, let's hold off. We have 8 guys there. I don't think we need those. I honestly don't think we need those. Let's put a new commander in. He's probably a bit good, but, you know... Let's put them on this border here, because I'm convinced we're going to see an attack over there. Absolutely convinced. Japan has called the Kingdom of Siam as our enemy. This is what we wanted. Slow this down. Well, it's not what we wanted. It's what we totally expected. We've got the anti-aircraft upgrade. We still aren't making any of them. I need to put a factory on them and get some churned out. Where are we? 1941. I would like that. Oh, I would like the better radio. Yeah, let's get the better radio going. Right, give me a factory. There should be something coming up fairly soon. Is there anything we can... No, we can't reduce anything. Trucks we need to stock off because we're going to go motorized. So what we need to do is throw in some towed anti-air. And this is going to be limited. I need more trains as well. That we can afford. Let's see what we're building. A load of railways at the moment. Let's quickly update this. So, needs must. Top of the list. Let's put those in there. There we go. A desperately needed load of military factories. Let's get that done. So, this guy over here. I would like to say that we can just storm across here, but we may need to pick our time and our moments. Right, what if I do this and this? And this guy helps, and that guy helps. Can we break in? Also, it's time to do this one. And assign them like that. And let's do the same here. So we're going to get some fuel usage, and where are the ground attack troops? So the question is, do I put 4 on this? I think so. I absolutely do think so. So they're going to learn on the job. This is going to be, hopefully not, a giant disaster. Is there anywhere where we have a better position than them and we can actually just cause some absolute mayhem? Yeah, I think we can cut these lot off down to the south, so let's do that. Let's go. Those lot don't look too clever there. Can we get support from here? Yes, let's break this bit here. These guys have poor supply. And let's see if we can actually start pushing in. There's a lot of Siam troops around here. There's more than I thought there were going to be. And I have too few guys on the border. This is not going anywhere. Let's not push in where we can't win. There's no point doing that. But we can expand there. I think that guy's going to get hit hard. Mountain Infantry 1. I think that's going to be kind of useful. We've got one for number 2 as well. Don't feel a need to really push that at the moment, but let's get anything that's going to give our guys a bonus. So the fight is on. And unfortunately, we're getting dragged into lots of combat. Nice. So we've got two destroyers. We need to actually put these both in here. I know these guys aren't trained up. The trouble is, we absolutely need... Oh, no, stay out of there. Stay out of there. That would be bad, I think, to go into the English Channel. In fact, stay out of there. Well, I should probably... Actually, do you know what we're going to do? Let's just turn that and that off. We don't need to be travelling next to the German coast where they've got planes and all sorts of nasty things to come and get us. We just really don't need to do that. But we can sail around here where it's nice and safe. And that's going to be key. That's going to be key. And let's make sure we're getting involved around here. And defending the path to Australia, which for some reason we have a trade route with. Weird, but okay. And let's go in here and see if we can get some little miniature victories. Because we should have air superiority, right? Yeah, we have air superiority, even though if they're not necessarily doing a whole lot. Now, with that pushed in, that's excellent. What we need is... we leave one behind, because we've got to form a border there. And let's start pushing south. And we're going nowhere. Holy crap, what's terrain? Hills? Yeah, I need more guys in this. Did they just walk into that? Did I leave that empty? Okay, there's a mistake. We can push up there. We don't have a whole lot on here. These, we're kind of outnumbered, but I mean, these lots should start to get very hungry now. Oh, except they've pushed well in... Okay, that's not good. That's not good. We do not have... Are you telling me we could not knock this guy out here? We're going to have a difficult situation on our hands here, I think. I don't think we can actually push forwards into that. Yeah, I don't see that as a viable option at all. Let's pull back. We're going to pull back. We're not doing very well. We're going to hold this line across here on the other side of that river. And let's make sure everything is on there. So everyone's just going to go. We've perhaps not done that a very sensible way. Some guys are sailing out, which is fine. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to deal with these dudes, but I was clearly wrong. Make sure everyone is using railroad movement to get out of there as fast as possible. Mistakes have made. Mistakes have made. I should have done a more orderly withdrawal of that. Can we get these guys out now, or are we going to lose 5 divisions? Because that's not gonna do very well at all. So you halt. I think they're gone anyway. I mean, yes, I should have done a better, more orderly withdrawal, but reviving the screw guns. We've got the mountain gun. Yay. Not good. So the Gurkhas, we'll get recruitable population. I think that would help. Nothing we can do over there at the moment. Let's take the Gurkhas. So the only thing I can maybe try and do is to try and get these guys out. I should have control-clicked that one. And the other thing I could try to do is try and knock these... No, if we try and hold... We generally have everyone else back onto the front line. We just got in there in time. But we should be able to hold that position on that side of the river. I mean, that should be a fairly good defensive location. We don't have air superiority anymore. Fall of Kiev, that's not good. That's not good at all. I mean, I wonder if we could hold on that side. Let's add to that and put everyone on there. And let's see if we can just advance across there. Let's also knock that down a little bit so that they're not walking up and down the line the whole time. Yeah, I pulled back in a kind of disaster. Well, the other question is, I mean, do these guys, because they're going to be at war, right? They're at war with Japan. So if that line gets, if they retreat back, we then get outflanked, and that's something we have to watch for. We're not holding this at all. My dude, it's time for you guys to come home. Let's form a fallback line like this. And then we'll see when they get there as well. But let's get everyone on there, because that's... I need more men. And I need them... I think I need them now. That did a whole load of stuff there. How many did we get? Join into the army. Okay, now these guys need some work here. We need to promote someone. Brigadier Cyril Grant. These aren't Indian officers. Zachary Wolseley, Leopold Beresford, George Brown. That's a good Indian name. All right, let's promote this guy. We don't have the experience to promote people, unfortunately. But I mean, he does start with some decent stats at least, so it's not all lost. And let's also get across here, where we can quickly form, hopefully, a defensive line. And we can try and put them on some training when they get there as well. So I would say things are looking pretty desperate, unfortunately. Yep, pretty desperate.